Now, for those of us without solar panels and inverters, those bougie people, preparing a hot meal during load shedding can be quite a challenge. But that doesn't mean you have to cancel your long weekend entertaining plans. Why would you do that? The people are coming over. Chef Clem is coming here. He's wearing a cape, and he's from the Cape. And he's preparing load shedding friendly Easter lunch meals that will leave your guests wanting seconds and wanting to give you the inverter that you can't afford. Hi!
Sometimes when you talk, I just get lost.
You know?
I'm going to put my apron out because I'm ready to go.
Some heroes wear their apron, their capes back to front.
There we go. That's it. Thank you.
There we go.
That's the one. They're all shouting at us, Cole's mic is making a noise. You know what? Here's the thing. Load shedding doesn't have to be a bummer at all. We found amazing ways how it can bring the people together.
Yes.
What tips do you have to show us the way, Master?
So here's the thing. Massive trend at the moment. We're bringing the outdoors, indoors when it comes to cooking, and the tabletop braai is how you do that. So this is the Everdeer by Heston Blumenthal himself.
Can I take this one home?
Where do you get it?
Yes.
You get it at Woolies. Check it out in the homeware section. Absolutely. It's at Woolies right now. Along with that, so this is what I actually keep in my boot. True story. You can ask the team behind the scenes. This is my personal one that I do keep in my car's boot, along with my braai kit. Because you know when you want to just stop at a park and then you can actually just braai because you're good to go.
Yeah.
A doctor of culinary.
Sorry,
I'm
Kelly
meet
Kicks.
up with you.
I'm just saying that I know that you may have a Kelly Kicks
You know?
kind of cooks thing coming through, right, baby?
Yep, it's coming.
All right. Well, this could be perfect for
That's
it.
100% perfect because I want to be making food anywhere and everywhere.
There are coals in here.
Are you serious?
Like we are in a kitchen, in the house.
So,
That's it.
Okay, so Kaylee, I'm going to tell you more about Everdeer. Kaylee, I'm going to ask you if you can start working on our sirloin steak. We're going to make these amazing kebabs because inside the braai kit you get these kebabs.
Do you want Kelly Kicks to cook your steak?
Kelly's going to prep it, you're going to braai it, okay? So it's quite cool is everybody gets their skewer, and because the kebabs are so big, you can actually do like a whole course on here. So you can do like your steak, you can do your veggies on here, like so you can load it up. It makes a huge portion. Everybody just comes.
And then
You're right.
Well, that is exactly what you want in a home. You know, like I've been to one of those restaurants, like a Korean restaurant, where you actually get a chance to cook your own food.
yes, I love
And it's like, I think it's called galbi style. And
There we
I'm
go.
like, you know what? I feel like this is exactly what we need.
Communal cooking.
This is what it is.
And for me, this is a true story. Guys, we're not even cooking, we're telling you the life stories. We are cooking. Kelly's busy. Kelly, are you good?
I'm just trying to unleash the steak.
All my biggest life memories that I've got have always formed around cooking.
Yeah.
And I feel like communal cooking is like one way to start those lifelong memories. While Kelly's doing with that, can I grab it?
Yes, go for gold.
Okay, so thank you so much for this. We've got sirloin, which is quite nice. When you do a kebab, you can actually focus on top quality meats. That's why we go for Woolies, of course. The trick, though, is keep it chunky. You're still treating it like it's a steak, because that's what it is.
Chunky, come on.
Keep it chunky.
know?
So then, in your bowl there, Kelly, I have got the chipotle marinade in the jar.
See.
You can add it to it. If you have like a big piece of sinew, a big piece of fat like this, you can go and take it up. What I like to do is I like to actually cook it with on the meat and then take it off afterwards if you want.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have it like render out and actually coat the meat itself. Carl Wasty.
Yes.
For you today,
Yes.
I've got some millies on the cob, but just blanched it slightly. You don't have to, because you can do this 100% load shedding, no cooking, everything's done on the braai.
I love this thing. Can I take it home?
You can, Carl
Thank
Wasty.
you.
So it also comes with a prep lid on top that you can put some extra food in there and a chopping board, so it's got all of that in there.
And do a whole meal just on that.
You can do it.
No, I'm proper ready for this. This is what I need in my house. Also, the flavor of food on coals, it's a bit different.
It's so much better.
I'm actually going to go in and get things started. I'm sorry,
Get it
I can't
started,
wait
get it
anymore.
started.
I want to do this braai in the house. A braai in the house.
And you can. Once the coals start, they turn white, you can actually bring it in. Two things, it cooks your food and it warms the vibe. This looks amazing, Kelly. So, super, super quick. And what's quite nice is because it's got the actual braai grid on the top is quite lightweight, you can like remove it and then just keep it topping up with coals as you need to. You can smoke in it as well, which is pretty great. Okay, chipotle, if you can marinate this for like an hour.
Wow.
Game changer. If you can't, also still great. Let me just skewer this like this. This is that sinewy part.
Yes.
Not the sinewy part, it's that extra fatty part. Skewer, skewer, skewer. And you want to marinate it first before skewering.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
It's just so much easier, so you get proper surface.
That's it. That one you did a bit skewer than the other one. So let's say you must do
I
straight.
expect nothing less from you, friend.
Thank you.
Nothing. So now, Carl Wasty, what I need from you is, let's imagine that you've charred this corn and it's like lekker dog.
Okay, thank you for turning it over. Here we go.
Pretend.
I'm imagining, yes.
Imagining. I want you, Kelly, with your fanciest sprinkle some Parmesan, onion sprinkle.
So what are you
Onto
doing
the
right
board.
now? Are you doing those like butter board things where it's like, stop
It's
it?
a cheese board.
Stop
but Carl
it.
Wasty, what I need from you is you need something to adhere to help this
Yes.
adhere to the corn.
Yes.
Brush it with some butter, melted butter if you want.
Yeah.
Or for now, we're gonna fast forward, hit it with some lime.
Oh, we love
I
lime.
love lime.
Love lime. I actually like the boards from Woolies as well because they're so fancy, you just serve everything on them. Again, it's load shedding, but you also don't want to make any extra dishes. So use the board.
Unless
Carl.
you have a dishwasher.
I'm so excited about what you're doing now because the lime and, oh, yes.
It's the vibe.
It is.
You can grab your corn and you can do a little roly-poly. Then you've also got lime and chili salt. So literally the concept of those butter boards where everything
Yeah.
on the board is the seasoning. All
Yes.
you do is you roll. And you do this in front of your guests because look at us.
Look how nice
Look
it
at,
looks
look at,
as
and this
well.
is great because, you know, it's a showstopper. It really
Right.
is. I'd actually,
What you need. You want the butter.
want
If
the
you want the butter, you can take the butter.
I'm sorry. I think I want to stand here properly. I want to do this properly.
You do
This
it
is how
right.
I'm going to do it,
Here we
okay?
go.
Inside your
Right.
bracket, you'll also find a basting brush. So literally everything that you need is inside there. I love it. So the basting brush is in there. Carl
Okay.
knows. You want to have that glue on there so it really does
Yes,
stick.
so I do want to make sure that it goes.
What's
and
also
then-
nice is you can take the board to the table, like I said, and you can have everybody roll their own mealie.
That's it.
Do you
And
need
that's
one
what
of
I want
these
people
bad
to roll their
boys?
own mealie.
Look at him, he's like going in there with the...
With the knife.
the knife.
I
He's
do
doing
want
his
to.
thing.
I want to make sure.
You're
me-
even buttering the coals there.
But
Nice. That's the vibe, you want that smoke. So in the meantime, while Carl's
got
doing
you.
that, let me tell you, I've also toasted some tortillas
Oh, nice.
on the braai. I've got a rainbow slaw from Woolies. You can hit that with a little bit of lime juice. You don't need mayonnaise in your slaw.
Oh,
And I
yes.
always think you need to add mayonnaise to a slaw to make it...
Just to bring that
Juicy,
creaminess
yes.
through. I totally get it. But what's nice with this one is you get that slight, you get the slight sourness from the layering that you've got in your corn
Yes.
with the lime, but then you hit it with like the cheesiness and the saltiness of your sprinkle. Carl is out here looking for, if you need someone to help
We
you
need some
paint
more
your house
plates
this
out here.
weekend.
You'll
We're
never
gonna feed the whole family.
find
Okay, Mr. Wasty, are you ready to roll it?
another butter like my. Sorry, yes,
In the vibe,
I
in the vibe.
got lost.
Okay, so here's the thing. Kelly, I'm going to use my hands. I've cleaned my
for
hands.
gold.
Here's Kelly's one. Carl, you want to grab your one?
I will. Yes, indeed, I'm ready.
Are we going to do this
okay.
together,
You're
friend?
going to do it together. Let me get this out the way. There's your bowls.
Oh, I wish they brought back the music from that movie Ghost. It's not pottery, it's mealies.
Go for it.
Here we go.
Yes, that's it.
3, 2,
Two,
1.
It's also not a race. You want to make sure you get like a decent amount
Mario
of that
Kart.
seasoning on there.
Did you say Mario
Mario
Kart this?
karting this right here. Who's going to be the first? Just throwing with the young mealie and parmesan.
Yes. Get it decently crusted, all that seasoning on there. And if your corn's still quite hot, the cheese will actually start to melt on top of the corn.
It's a
That's delicious.
A cornucopia.
It's a cornucopia. So this, what I do when I serve corn like this, I actually say it's a starter.
Who's this? This is.
Who's this better?
Who's this better?
That's it.
The people in the background. Let's hear it for Carl's mealie.
That's it. I feel like mine is bigger than yours. That's it. Thank
Let's
you.
hear it for Kelly's cob.
Mine is more body. You know what I mean?
Favoritism. Okay, cool. That's your starter. These beautiful kebabs come out. Like I said, I use those big metal skewers. Serve it with the tortillas, a little bit of the slaw, a little bit of the lime. 100% all cooked on your Everdeer. No electricity needed. You're doing it outside. Load shedding, we got you. We
do.
got you.
We got
love
you. If you
this.
want this recipe and if you want my mealie, which is the better one, get this recipe right now on expressoshow.com and shop all your Easter weekend treats, mains and desserts at Woolworths, in-store, online, and on Dash. One lucky viewer stands a chance to win a 1,000 Rand Woolies gift card. All you have to do is reply to the competition post on the Expresso, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages and tell us, what is your go-to load shedding recipe? Maybe this. Don't forget to include hashtag Woolies Easter. Competition closes tonight at midnight. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Mine's better.
Face your mealie.
Mine.